Hello guys, welcome to my channel, and since you clicked this video, I know why you're here and I've got you covered. So welcome to Blood Strike. If you're new to the game, don't worry, I've got you covered. In this guide, we'll go over the basics from movement to strategy, shooting and more. Now let's jump right in. First tip, understanding the basics. Before you start taking down enemies, let's learn the core mechanics. We have movements. Now I don't think of movements in first person shooters as forward or backward. I like to think of it as strafing, tactical sprint, and slide cancelling. Here's an example. As you can see, this is strafing, side to side, sliding from side to side is called strafing. Then this is just a normal slide. Then this is tactical sprints. As you can see, as I'm running, there is a circle that appears there. That's this tactical sprint. Now that is what I like to call movements. Now, for shooting, we have various strategies, but for close range, we always use hip fire to maximize our damage output. Remember, weapons have recoil, so use the best attachments that suit your needs. Let me show you an example. This is a SCAR, one of the best assault rifles in the game.
Reloading.
As you can see, it has a little bit of kick to it, but with the perfect loadout, you can minimize the kick.
Reloading.
Now we have our Glock here. Our Glock does a lot of damage but slow fire rate.
Reloading.
Okay, and now for our abilities. Now you're probably wondering what that green gas is. So this striker, her name is Nova. So basically Nova's skill is toxic gas. As you can see, I also equipped a toxic grenade and I threw it. So now what the toxic grenade does, it deals damage to enemies over time, and this is her passive skill. She inhales the toxic gas, which makes her faster and all-rounded. Now for our second tip, we have loadouts and weapons. Now, your weapon choice can make or break your game. So let's talk loadouts. For your primary weapon, choose based on your playstyle. A. Assault rifles for balance, SMGs for close combat, and snipers for long range. For your secondary weapon, pistols are decent, but shotguns can be a great backup options too. So perks and attachments. For our attachments, we can see on this Glock we have one of our attachments, which is our rear grip magazine, 20 round mag, DP red dot sights, barrel, combat master barrel, and cutlass suppressor. Now those are perks and attachments in Blood Strike. Now these perks and attachments, one thing you always need to remember is to customize your weapons to reduce recoil, improve ADS speed, or increase damage output. Now for our third tip, we have map awareness and positioning. You know, winning isn't just about shooting, it's about being in the right place and staying on top of your game. Now let's learn the map. Stick to cover, avoid open spaces, and memorize key locations. High ground advantages. Always try to gain the high ground when possible to maximize your damage output and not to alert enemies. Rotations. Move with purpose, don't just run in blindly. And now for our fourth tip, we have combat tips and strategies. Now let's talk about actual combat. These tips will help you outplay your opponents. Pre-aim and pre-fire. If you know an enemy is just around the corner, aim first and shoot before they are even able to react. Strafing and sliding. I showed you guys earlier when I was talking about movements. Move side to side while shooting to make yourself harder to miss, especially when facing snipers. This is a very good tip, guys. You should make use of this a lot. Now use your abilities. Don't forget your special ability. You can start the time of a fight. For our fifth and final tip, game modes and objective. Each game mode has different strategies. Here's a quick breakdown. Battle Royale. You have to survive until you're the last squad standing. Play smart, loot efficiently, and stay in the play zone. Multiplayer modes, learn the objectives, whether it's squad fights, hot zone. Play for the win, not just kills. And now, this video has come to an end, guys. And that's your beginner's guide to Blood Strike. Keep practicing, learn from each match, and soon you'll be dominating the battlefield. If you found this guide helpful, please drop a like, comment your favorite tip, and subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks, guys.